Hello, fellow travelers. Welcome to Traveling Kangaroo. Today, we're diving into the captivating landscape and intriguing demographics of Ireland, a country I hold dear in my heart. As many of you know from your travels, or perhaps from the wonderful videos on the Traveling Kangaroo channel, Ireland is an island nation known for its lush green landscapes, hence its nickname, the Emerald Isle. But have you ever noticed that this emerald isn't uniformly green? The population is spread unevenly across the island, with a clear distinction between the bustling east coast and the more sparsely populated west. This geographical curiosity begs the question, why is the west coast of Ireland so sparsely populated? The answer, as with many things in Europe, lies in a complex tapestry of history, economics, and even the very climate that graces these shores. Join me as we unpack the factors that have shaped this captivating island and its people. To understand the population disparity in Ireland, picture this. On one hand, you have the vibrant East Coast, home to major cities like Dublin, the capital, and bustling hubs like Cork and Waterford. These areas teem with life, commerce, and a palpable energy that draws in residents and tourists alike. The East Coast is where you'll find the majority of Ireland's population, a concentration that dates back centuries. Now shift your gaze westward. Here, the landscape changes dramatically. Rugged cliffs meet the wild Atlantic waves, creating a scene of stark beauty. Small villages dot the coastline, their inhabitants living lives deeply intertwined with the sea. While undeniably beautiful, the West Coast tells a different story. One of smaller communities, a slower pace of life, and a population density that pales in comparison to its eastern counterpart. To unravel the mystery of Ireland's population distribution, we must journey back in time. The island's history is a turbulent one, marked by invasions, famines, and colonization, all of which have left their mark on the landscape and its people. Early settlers, the Celts, arrived on these shores centuries ago, establishing a strong presence that continues to resonate in Irish culture today. However, the Celts were not alone in their claim to Ireland. Waves of Vikings, notorious for their seafaring prowess, raided and eventually settled along the coast, particularly in the east. Their influence is evident in the many towns and cities with Viking roots, adding another layer to Ireland's rich historical tapestry. The arrival of the Normans in the 12th century further tipped the scales towards the east, as they established their power base in Dublin and surrounding areas. The English, too, played a significant role in shaping Ireland's destiny, with their colonization efforts further concentrating power and resources in the east. West Coast life, economy, culture, and community. Despite the historical forces that favored the East, the West Coast of Ireland has always held a unique allure. Life here is different, more deeply connected to the natural world, with a strong sense of community and tradition. Fishing has long been a cornerstone of the West Coast economy, supporting generations of families who have braved the Atlantic's often unforgiving waters. Tourism, too, has become an important source of income, as more and more travelers discover the rugged beauty and warm hospitality of the West Coast. From the dramatic cliffs of Moher to the windswept Aran Islands, the region offers a glimpse into a way of life that feels worlds away from the hustle and bustle of the East. The Irish language, while spoken throughout the country, finds a stronghold in the West, where it is cherished as a vital part of cultural identity. The politics of place division, reunification, and the West. No discussion of Ireland would be complete without acknowledging the political realities that have shaped the island. The division of Ireland, with Northern Ireland remaining part of the United Kingdom, has had a profound impact on the country's psyche and continues to be a topic of debate and discussion. While the West Coast was not directly involved in the conflict that led to the partition, its remote location and economic realities have made it a place where the scars of division are perhaps felt more keenly. The prospect of reunification is a complex and sensitive issue, one that evokes strong emotions on both sides of the border. For many in the West, reunification represents a chance to heal old wounds and create a more united and prosperous Ireland, one where the economic disparities between East and West might be addressed. The wild Atlantic Way climate's role in shaping the West Coast. Finally, we cannot overlook the role of climate in shaping the West Coast's demographic landscape. Facing the full force of the Atlantic Ocean, the West Coast experiences a much harsher climate than its eastern counterpart. Strong winds, heavy rainfall, and a lack of shelter make for a challenging environment, one that has undoubtedly influenced settlement patterns over the centuries. While the East Coast enjoys a more temperate climate, thanks to the sheltering effect of the island's interior, the West bears the brunt of the Atlantic's fury. This is not to say that the West Coast is inhospitable, far from it. Its wild beauty is part of its charm, drawing in those who seek a connection with nature's raw power. The enduring allure of the West. As we conclude our journey along Ireland's western edge, it's clear that the answer to our initial question, why is the West Coast so sparsely populated, is a multifaceted one. History, economics, politics, and even the climate itself have all played a role in shaping this unique and captivating region. But perhaps the most important factor is the spirit of the West Coast itself. It's a spirit of resilience, of independence, of a deep connection to the land and sea. So, if you find yourself yearning for an authentic Irish experience, one that's off the beaten path and full of heart, I encourage you to venture west. You'll be rewarded with stunning scenery, warm hospitality, and a glimpse into a way of life that's slowly disappearing in our modern world. And who knows, you might even catch a glimpse of a traveling kangaroo along the way. Until next time, safe travels.